Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Into the Wild, Chapter 4. And this chapter has some incredibly sad news, which we saw at the end of the second chapter is that Oakhart killed Redtail. Foxtail? Redtail. Oakhart is the one. There was a battle. Redtail said, Oakhart, leave this land. This is ThunderClans. And then they fought, and Redtail died. Tragic news. But we also learn that Tiger Claw avenged Redtail by killing Oakhart. Now, a lot is going on here for Firepaws. He's trying to figure out who's who and what's going on. And I believe it's the... Alright, sorry there. Oh my goodness, there's so many cat names. I just had to write them down because I kept forgetting them. Okay, there's a little sticky note here for me. So, we learn that Oakhart of the River Clan is the one that killed Redtail. And Tiger Claw comes in as Ravenpaw passes out because he has lost too much blood. He's, ah! Then Tiger Claw comes in. He says, I killed Oakhart. Redtail is avenged. Everyone's happy. But then there's this, what is it, licking? The sharing of licking or something? They say, like, okay, they're going to lick Redtail one last time. Share tongues. That's what it's called. The sharing of tongues. And they talk about StarClan and how Redtail's going to go up and be one of the warriors in StarClan. And he's going to be in the silver pelt. And this is all news to Firepaw. And he's like, what are you guys talking about? So Greatpaw explains it a little bit, that all the great warriors, their spirits go into the star pelt, which is the stars in the sky. And before Redtail leaves completely, they're going to do a final tongue trading, time passing. And they're just going to spend some time mourning. And so, oh man, I didn't write her name. Oh, Blue Eyes, Blue Star. She comes down off the rock and tells everyone, hey, I'm going to mourn with Redtail his last night and be with him. And all these other cats get close together with him too. And they just kind of are sad and hang out together. Okay. Firepaw says, hey, should we go over there too? But Greatpaw says, oh, no. Only like the closest people to Redtail are going to stay near him. Let's go and check out some other things. And so they kind of go over to where Ravenpaw is to kind of see how he's doing. And Spotted Leaf is trying to heal Ravenpaw. And she's trying to add some cobwebs to his scratch on his leg to stop the bleeding. And Tiger Claw comes over and he's like, Tiger Claw is the mentor of Ravenpaw. So Tiger Claw says, is he ready? Get up, Ravenpaw, let's go. And Spotted Leaf says, whoa, hey, no, he's not going anywhere. He needs to rest. And Tiger Claw looks like he's about ready to argue. But then Spotted Leaf says, are you going to argue with the medicine cat? And Tiger Claw says, no, dude, no, I wouldn't, rest, Ravenpaw. Thank you, Spotted Leaf. I'm out of here. And he takes off. And, Firepaw and Greatpaw try to go talk with Ravenpaw a little bit, but Spotted Leaf looks at him and says, get out of here, guys. And so then they run off. Now, Tiger Claw looks at Firepaw and he's like, who's this cat? Smells like a kitty pet. And Firepaw's, I'm Firepaw. I'm one of the new warriors in training. And Tiger Claw's pretty impressed. Of course, he's just a little kid, but he's like, okay, this guy's got some attitude. And he looks at him approvingly, and then he takes off. Now it's time for Greatpaw to give a tour. And he shows where Blue Star has her little house, where the warriors sleep, where the queens sleep, where the kittens sleep, and where the elders hang out. And so he kind of gives them a tour of all this stuff. And when they get to the elders, and there's a bunch of elder cat names that I didn't write down, they go see the elders, and the elders are just eating this delicious rabbit, fresh kill from Dustpaw and I guess Ravenpaw. They killed this rabbit, and the training warriors, they have to hunt for the elders, and they give the elders food. So the elders are eating it, and they say, you guys look pretty hungry. Do you want a fresh mouse? And they're like, yeah, we would love a fresh mouse. And this is Firepaw's first fresh mouse, fresh kill. And Graypaw says, hey, look, it's your first time. I'll let you have the first bite. Just save some for me. And Firepaw's like, wow, thanks, man. This looks... Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it's so delicious. And Graypaw's like, man, how is it? It's like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever eaten. And Graypaw says, scoot over, give me some. And they both start eating this mouse all up. And they're listening to the elders. And the elders say, well, now that Redtail is gone, we're going to have to find a new deputy. And Blue Star doesn't have a lot of time. She's going to have to pick a new deputy soon. Luckily, the elders say it's going to be a pretty easy choice. Now, when they start talking about the new deputy, Tiger Claw's ear picks up, and it kind of turns over to where the elders are, and he starts listening intently. Who's going to be the new deputy? Oh, is it going to be me? Tiger Claw wants to be the deputy. Now, we think this might take a while, but actually, Blue Star just gets up, jumps on the rock, and she says, we need a new deputy in these hard times, and I've already picked a new deputy. It's going to be Lionheart. Oh, we can feel the pain of Tiger Claw. But Tiger Claw doesn't let anything show. He just goes over and kind of nudges Lionheart a little hard, almost where he knocks him over, but nudges him strongly and as a congratulations. Now it's time for bed. So Graypaw takes Firepaw to where all the apprentice cats sleep, and they go in there, and there's a Dustpaw in there, the female, I guess maybe the only female out of the three. And she's like, oh, what's that smell? It smells like kitty pet. Ew. And Firepaw's kind of shocked because everyone's been pretty nice to him except for this moment. And Dustpaw's not very nice, but White Storm says, well, wait, come back here. White Storm says, hey, be nice. You're my apprentice. Show respect. And so she acts a little bit better. And finally, they all get ready for bed. I know Dustpaw still is like, oh, get away from me, kitty pet. And as Firepaw is about ready to go to sleep, he kind of dreeps him. This is my home now. And that's how chapter 4 ends. Whew. Sorry, a lot of people, a lot of names in this chapter. So it starts off, some vocabulary, lurched. Lurched is to kind of go forward, but your body still stuck in one place. Imagine if you hit the brakes on your car very hard, your body lurches forward, but is still kind of caught. Slithered is moving like a snake. So Ravenpaw kind of lurched forward, and as he's sharing, then he kind of slithers down and passes out. Lichen, this is a kind of plant that hangs down from hanging. So it's like a vine. And you can certainly look up that picture and see what that looks like more. Draped is hanging down and covering. So where Blue Star's home was, some lichen was having stripes down that were draped, that were hanging and covering her entrance. Lush means vibrant, full of life. There's a brand of soap called Lush, and if you walk past that store or smell the soap, it's just a very full, powerful, earthy kind of smell. Tucking into, tucking is to like make something tight. When you go to bed, and maybe when you're younger, your mom or dad put the blanket on you, and then they tucked it in. They tucked it tight around you. But another way we can use that word is to talk about eating food, like just getting into some meal. And the elders were tucking into the rabbit. They were eating it and getting into it. Muzzle is the nose and the mouth of a cat or dog or some of those kind of animals. Here we can see the muzzle of this cat in the picture. Revolting. Oh, disgusting. Oh, terrible. Oh, it's just awful. And that's the smell of a kitty pet is revolting. Stench. Stench is smell, but a bad smell. Prodding is kind of like pushing, touching. What's her name? Kitty paw. Dust paw. Dust paw is kind of prodding some moss, poking some moss to make it kind of fluffy. And raked is kind of pulling things towards you with some bars or levers, or in this case, a cat is with their claws. If you live in America or have a yard, sometimes in the winter and the fall time, the leaves fall and you have to get a special shovel. It's like a shovel. It's called a rake, and you have to pull the leaves into the pile, and that's called a rake. And that's what Firepaw is raking some moss around to make a bed. That leaves us with our discussion question. What was the most delicious food you have ever eaten? Think about that one experience, that first time that you had, oh my goodness, this is the taste. Oh, that's delicious. What was it? When was it? Tell us the story. Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.